And yes, lose the ability to talk. The minute a camera's in the way, boom. English, no comprende. No after español. Just goes. Absolutely goes, mate. Brain goes to mush. Fuck's sake. Right. Take 9054. What's going on, guys? So this is the first of many videos to come, hopefully, on the GW Physique YouTube channel. I'm not the best at these kind of mundane introductory videos. I think they're kind of a bit awkward most of the time. There's not much to me, to be honest, but I'll try and make it sound a little bit elaborate, a bit exciting for you all. But yeah, anyway, so I am George, GW Physique. I am an online coach, a PT, and I guess this is the part where I kind of give you a bit of information regarding my background, where I started, training experience, etc, etc. So yeah, I've been in the gym since I was very young. I think I started at my school gym at like 14, 15, and by 16 I'd kind of, you know, got into, you know, that typical bro split routine, literally bench like 3 times a week, train arms like 3 times a week, and rest in between, yeah. But yeah, so I started training properly about 15/16. I'm a bit phasey with the memory here. I used to be a very I was on the verge of obesity, partly lifestyle, partly external factors, medication from epilepsy as a youngster. I was on steroidal medication, kind of made me gain weight very quickly. You combine that with a typical like young teenager diet, it was just a recipe for disaster. But yes, so I was on one end of the scale when I started my fitness journey, and at the time it was just a case of I'd had enough of being overweight, I'd had enough of being obese, I fed up of low confidence, you know, and I wanted to do something about it. So I took it off my own back to start training, kind of watching what I ate, so to speak. Very benign, like just eat more vegetables, eat more fruit, don't eat so much shit, go to the gym, do some cardio. Like, it was very basic, but it set me up quite well. I transformed myself from, I'll throw a few pictures in here so you can see whereabouts I started to where I got to. It was quite, in all, you know, when I look back, I am quite proud to say that I did that myself. Before I had any knowledge really of what I was doing, I just kind of went with it. So yeah, that was the first kind of initial part of my you know, journey to where I am today. I've done a quite an impressive job, as you can see from them last photos, of turning my life around. Here's the plot twist halfway through. And then between the ages of like 18 to 21, my party years, I kind of fell off the rails a little bit with life. But the one thing that remained constant, no matter whether I was doing well, doing shit, or in the gutter, which we'll have a whole episode of that further down on the channel, about that period of my life, because I'm sure it'll apply to a fair few people. But yeah, my sort of raving years slash my bad years, the one thing that remained consistent was the gym. It didn't matter what state I was in mentally, physically, I would always make that time to, you know, go and get my session done, eat my meals, etc. And then I kind of come out that back end of that phase at 21. I kind of, you know, I was burnt out. All the partying, the raving, the 3-4 day benders took their toll. And I kind of looked at myself and looked in the mirror and was trying to work out, you know, who I was, what kind of direction I saw myself going in life, because I wasn't happy with what was happening. I wasn't happy with where I was. And I looked back through everything, you know, I was trying to work out what I wanted to do the rest of my life. And it kind of dawned on me that the one thing that had, no matter where I was in life, the one thing that had either helped me fix my issues with confidence, or just in general sense, something that I am very much an all-rounder. I've never been particularly amazing, you know, like, you know, fucking wow, like showstopper at anything, but I've always been relatively good across the board, you know, a bit of a jack of all trades. So I always used to pick things up, put them down. You know, I had different hobbies. I played football, rugby, cricket, golf for a little bit. What else? Boxing for a while. Bit of everything over the years. But the one thing, you know, in between the chopping and changing, the one thing that remained consistent was the gym. I was always in there training. I was always in there with the weights. And yeah, I kind of looked back at, you know, the last sort of from 16 to 21 and was like, right, there must be a clue in here somewhere. And the clue was the gym. So from 21, I kind of said to myself, like, I need to get myself a coach. I need to commit. I've been looking at bodybuilders for years, you know, looking at physiques, thinking, you know, that's what I want to be like. I want to go down that route. I'd messed around with a cycle or two in the past off my own back. Again, another, I'm just giving you a broad spectrum of all the different shit that's gone on in my life and to hear. But that was like, you know, like I said, I've done a couple of cycles. I knew that I was kind of tilting towards that direction, you know, where I was going. So I made the commitment, got myself a coach, set myself a goal and said that I was, you know, I was going to fully commit. This is what I wanted. Again, I still didn't really know that, you know, the PT and coaching was going to be my avenue for the rest of my life. But that, once I made that decision, you know, to commit to myself, put my health, put my fitness, put my goals in front of anything else in life, I kind of paved the way for this to happen. You know, it was kind of subconsciously, I must have known that this was the direction I was going in. I've always wanted to help people, especially coming out of that rough patch from 18 to 21. There was a big focus that I had on wanting to help other people struggling, other people, you know, fighting demons, addiction, etc. Little cue there. little what's the word? See, that's what I mean. Start recording, camera goes on, brain goes. A little hint there, sorry, at what's to come in later videos. So yeah, I wanted to help people. I knew that for a fact. I knew that I wanted to help people. And seeing how much from 21 to sort of, you know, within like a year, I changed mentally, physically, emotionally, and hell, to some extent spiritually. That growth in that phase, just from working with someone and having someone put their faith in me and give me the time of day to really, you know, help me get to where I wanted to. I wanted to replicate that. I wanted to give that back. You know, it's all good having that person for me, and of course I was paying for that service, but I wanted to be able to replicate that to other people. And yeah, since then I set my goal to start my business. I started helping a lot of people for free, you know, because I could try and get some kind of result, some kind of you know, transformations for me to put up and say, look, this is what I've done, and give myself some value. And then from there, it's just been spiraling and spiraling. One of the fundamental messages when I started my brand, my business, and GWP, I wanted to kind of, the one thing that I got from having a coach was that I started to really see my own potential and what I could achieve. It gave me a light and a dream to put in that pedestal. So that's where, you know, GWP and the slogan I put over, realise your potential, that's where that comes from. You know, that nurturing from a coach, that guidance that you get to show you just what you are capable of. Because a lot of people, a lot of the barriers they face with commitment and fat loss, you know, gaining muscle, any changes to them physically, is they don't believe that they're capable. And it you know, looking back, it baffles me now, because we're all fucking human beings. We're all capable of that, of the same processes. You know, it just varies from person to person, the extent and the way around it. You know, that genetic factor you have to consider. But you know, everyone's a human being. We're all capable. You know, everyone has the potential to be exactly who they want to be. You just need the right guidance, the right education, and the right tools, should we say, for the job. And again, yeah, that's just GWP. That's the brand. That's my mantra. You know, I want to help as many people realise their hidden potential. Because I've been there. I've been exactly where they are. I've been exactly where you guys are. you know, looking in the mirror, not happy with what you see, what you look like, but not knowing how to change from a mental, physical aspect. You know, doesn't matter what avenues of your life you're not happy with, there's a way around it. And hopefully the YouTube channel won't just be about, you know, fitness. Obviously I want to heavily emphasize on the educational content I'm putting out, but hopefully I can attack it from a slightly different angle as well, and kind of give you guys a bit of knowledge and guidance in life in general. You know, for a 24-year-old, I've seen and dealt with my fair share, as many people like me have. I've saying, you know, kind of tangent here, but something I found in my journey, meeting new people, meeting bodybuilders, and meeting the, you know, the hardcore gym fanatics, is that we've all kind of got that story. We've all kind of got that why. There's always a big emphasis on the why. There's a reason why we do this. Some of us, it is just for pure pleasure and for pure joy, but you know, 90% of the people you speak to, there's been a pinnacle, there's been like a turning point in their life that's, you know, created this entity, this person that they are. And again, all stuff I will be diving in with you guys as we progress. You know, as the videos come out, as the training videos come out, educational content, I'll make sure to keep, you know, educating you guys on me, you know, my life, where I'm at, where I've been, things I've faced, because hell, if it helps one person, then that's good enough for me. But yeah, guys, that's the first, you know, boring snippet introductory video done. It's out of the way. Now we can get the good content out. We can get all of the fucking good educational content, the sick videos of training. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy coming along on this journey with me. Peace.